Hey everybody, today we are making some jambalaya, and what I have in here is 1 pound of andouille sausage, so use whatever favorite brand of that that is available. I'm going to add dropped a sausage. 1 pound of smoked sausage. Normally in my jambalaya, I start out with a package of the spicy Italian sausage, and I brown those off really well, take them out and slice them into rings, and then I add that later. And I usually do that and then add all my veggies in here and get them started. So right now I just want to try and render as much fat out of this as I can and drain it. So I'm going to do that, and then when we come back we will add all of our veggies. Okay, so from here, drain any extra fat that you want removed. And then we are going to add, I got diced an onion, 4 ribs of celery, 2 diced bell peppers, a pound of sliced mushrooms, and 1 onion diced, and then I have 4 garlic cloves minced up and ready over there once these wilt down. And I've got to really fast dice up an onion. I thought I had everything ready and it never fails. Okay, got my onion diced in there. I'm going to stir it all up. And this will wilt down a lot. I'm making this for us and the neighbors behind me. He's a medic in the Army and works for EMS. And they're just always busy and you know the struggle. So I'm cooking the bottom of my tripod. So we have all that in there. I'm going to put a lid on it. Put a lid on it, let it soften up, and then when we come back I'm also going to be adding diced tomatoes with green chilies, 1 can, 2 cans of diced tomatoes, my garlic, 8 bouillon cubes, 8 cups of water, a pound of diced up ham. I gotta dice that up. And I have some shrimp, and I'll show you how I do that. I need to get that peeled and ready, and then I'll make some rice. So I will be back when this has wilted down and we start adding all our other stuff. Okay, so can you see how they've wilted down? Made lots of juice. So now I'm going to add the 4 minced garlic cloves. That's my ham. This is a really good recipe if you have like leftover chicken, pork roast, even just some grilled pork chops, roast beef. Just make sure you add the smoked sausage because you have to have that flavor in there, in my opinion. So, oh, that garlic smells so good. So now I'm going to add 8 cubes of chicken bouillon. I don't add any salt because you've got the bouillon, the sausages, whatever's in the tomatoes. I wait until it's cooked for a bit with the meats and everything to see if it needs the salt. So that's about a 1/4 cup of Cajun seasoning, and you'll also want to look and see if yours has salt in it. Whatever your favorite is. This is the Tones brand. So get that in there. Don't inhale, you might cough. In 1 can of diced tomatoes and green chilies, whatever your favorite brand is. You can use Rotel. 2 cans of diced tomatoes. Eight cups of water. And hopefully you don't spill like I just did. And I use 1 pound of whatever meats, but you can use as much whatever you have that you want. I'm going to add my ham. Now some people cook theirs with the rice in it. I don't. And we're just going to let this simmer. Don't bring it to a boil. Just a low bubble. And let it simmer. I'm going to taste it for salt right now. And don't judge it by how it tastes now. Let it simmer for a bit. Yeah, I don't think it's going to need any salt as it cooks. So I'm going to put the lid on it, turn it down to low, let it simmer for about 30 minutes or so, and then I will start my rice and show you how I do shrimp, because any leftover I can in the carry, and you can make this a huge batch for canning and do it for soup times, which is 60 minutes pint, 75 quarts. And yeah, so just gonna let that simmer, and I will see you when we are adding the shrimp and cooking the rice. Okay, what I have here is 2 cups of jasmine rice, just because it's very tasty. And I'm going to add 3 cups of water. That's 2. And 3, please excuse my dog. Her and the foster dog are bickering about something. What I have here is, this is the greens from the hearts of the celery, and then this is 1 garlic clove minced, and I'm going to add that and some salt. Give it a stir. And this is in a rice cooker. Put the lid on and start it. And we will put the jambalaya over the rice. So I will be hooking up. My husband got me a ring light for Christmas, so I will be hooking that up so you won't get all this shadowing that's everywhere. So hopefully it will improve the lighting. I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so the rice is cooking. Okay, so the rice is done. The cornbread's almost done in the oven. Tippy's down here hoping for anything, and we're going to do the shrimp. This is some shrimp that I had left in the freezer, and I'm going to cook it this way because I don't want it in the straight in the pot. It'll overcook and get rubbery, and if you do have leftovers, I don't want to can it. It freezes well. So that's how I cook the shrimp, and as you can see, it cooks really fast. And as soon as the cornbread is ready, I will dish it up and show you what it looks like. I gotta take some to my neighbors, so I gotta text her when it's ready, and we meet at the fence out in the backyard. I'm gonna load her up. I'll use one of my big cookie sheets and load her up with this and rice. There it is. There's the shrimp, and I will add it to their batch and my husband's bowl, and it won't be rubber. It'll be all good. But if you know you're gonna feed everybody with yours, you can go ahead and add it. I mean, it's not a crucial thing to do. Just dump it in there. But when it's done, it's done. That's the only thing. So this way you can add it to everybody's individual dish. So I'm gonna get ready to serve this up for everybody, and I will show you it plated. Okay, so we're gonna dish this up, putting in the rice. Added the rice. I don't know about your husbands, but my husband likes to have juice. Add some shrimps. Put them in that broth so they'll be hot. Get his cornbread. Whoops. And there it is, guys. Jambalaya. Fed the neighbors. So everybody's got their food. Some cornbread there. I buttered the top of the cornbread when it came out of the oven. I cooked it in a cast iron skillet so it's nice and crispy. So there you have it. And if you have any questions, post them down below. If you haven't subbed, please do. And comment. Talk to me. Get to know me. Let's do something here. So I will see you all in the next video. Stay warm. It's really cold. This will warm your bones, that's for sure. So see you later. Bye.